Hi everyone, it's Jacinta from Posture Tonic and welcome to your Cardio Pilates full body workout. Today I'm going to give you lots of layers so that you can choose if you want to do jumping or keep it low impact. You won't need any equipment, just yourselves. So when you're ready, meet me in a standing position. Okay, so we're going to begin with some calf rises. We'll bring those arms into genie in front of you. Feet are right underneath your hips, and then draw your ribs to knit together. We're rising up tall onto your tippy toes and then lowering down onto the heels. Exhale to lift the heels. Inhale to control the lower. Breathe out, breathe in. Good, so I want you to just squeeze through those calves. Thinking about growing nice and tall up through the crown of the head. Try and roll the shoulders back and relax through the neck. Beautiful, we'll do 10 more. Really getting that full stretch of the toes at the top. Last one, and lower the heels. Let's take a little twist, twist, and then knee drive. Twist, twist, knee drive. So just getting that rotation through the spine. You can start to pick up the pace once you find your rhythm. Feel the sideways narrow on each exhale. One more on each side. Beautiful, take a big reach of your arms up towards the sky. Open the arms out and fold the body forward. Let's take those genie arms and wrap the hands onto the elbows, taking a figure of 8 as you release your body weight over the legs, just circling from right to left. Let your head just dangle nice and heavy. Pressing those knees to the back wall as you find that hamstring stretch. Couple more sways. Good, sway to the top of the mat, hands come down, find a 4-point kneel. Shoulder retraction and protraction now. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Find your neutral spine, and then I want you just to lower your chest towards the floor. Feel your shoulder blades kiss together at the back, and then push the mat away nice and strong as you spread the shoulder blades apart. So just lowering down with the chest, you can take an inhale, and then exhale, really protract the shoulders, so puff up through the breastbone, feeling that squeeze around the underarms, and lower. And press. Keep alternating between the two movements, getting as much glide of that shoulder blade along that back rib cage as you can. Good, one more in each direction. And then find that neutral spine, tuck your toes under. Let's hover the knees up off the mat. We're gonna tap each knee one at a time. Trying to keep as still as you can through the entire body. Good, find a slight tuck of that tailbone under to feel the lower abs engage. Pushing strong into that single hand onto the floor. Beautiful, almost there. Last one. Park your hips up towards the sky and just press both heels down towards the ground. Let your head just rock from no to yes. And then let's ripple forward to a plank. So rise up high onto your tippy toes. Start to round through the upper body and send the weight forward, landing into your plank position. Beautiful, let's park the hips up. Press the heels down, rise up onto those toes, ripple forward once again. Land strong into your plank. Feel that core draw up. 2 more now, parking the hips, press the heels, rise up onto the toes, ripple forward, land strong. Last one. Rippling forward, lower your knees down. Stay in that 4-point kneel. We're gonna finish our warm up here with a push-up in a 4-point kneel. So you're gonna just take your weight forward, elbows out slightly, but as you push away, release the hands off the floor, rise up. You're in a kneeling position, head is stacked right over the hips and knees. Squeeze the glutes. We're leaning back. Really squeeze the glutes, draw the ribs in, and return back upright. Hands come back down, one push-up. Weight comes forward. Push the mat away. Squeeze the glutes. Like a plank of wood, we're leaning straight back. As far as you're able, use those quads here to pull yourself back upright. Hands come back down, one push-up. So keep your technique nice and solid, especially in that thigh stretch, but you can make the push-up a little quicker. So that plyometric jump is gonna get your heart rising up here. Doing really well. Let's do 3 more. Really wrap the ribs in together, they're knitting and they're sliding down towards the hips. 2 more. Last one. Big push. Stay for the thigh stretch. Go back as far as you're able. Draw yourself back upright. Great work. So warm up complete. We're gonna now face the long edge of your mat. I'm extending the right leg, right hand behind the head, and we're just gonna take both hands behind the head to begin with so that we can find a big lift up first. So pull up through that side waist. And then from here, taking that side lean away from that stretched leg. Hold it here. Release the bottom arm towards the mat. Bring it back towards the head and then return back upright. So we dive over and away from your long leg. Hold it there. Release that bottom hand back to your head and then lift up. Feeling that sideways tier pinch as we lift back up. Gets a nice stretch. That hold is building strength and then cinching in that waist as we breathe out and lift. Let's do 3 more. Our last one, hold it over. Bring the hand back towards your head and then release the hand once again. Back up and release. Keep leaning away from that long leg. Doing so well. Last 2 reps. Last one. Release the hand all the way to the mat. Tip your weight so you're kneeling here. Use your exhale, float the top leg about hip height, stretching it long. Wrap your ribs in, so we're feeling closed through the front. We're gonna sweep the leg forward, flex the foot, exhale to kick back. Squeeze the glute. Point the toe, sweep the leg forward, and draw the heel back in line with the rest of the body. Trying to spread the fingertips of this supportive hand onto the mat. Beautiful, 3 more to go. Sweeping the leg across an imaginary table, so try and keep that height. Last 2. One more. Pull the leg back and hold. Reach the arm, point the toe, and little circles through the leg. 6, and then reverse. Keeping the height of the foot, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Bring your hand down to the mat and just readjust yourself so you're facing the top edge of your mat. Good. Keeping that right leg hovered, we're going to pull it in towards the chest, curl the upper body. So really cat stretch here, and then extend the leg long, hold. Commando. We drop down onto the forearms, lift up onto the hands, and we repeat. So pull the knee in, curl the body, breathe out, extend. Down, down, up, up, in. And kick. Commando down, lift back up. Beautiful. Keep going here. Try and keep those hips nice and square. So this right hip's going to want to open up. We're going to try and draw it down towards the mat, balancing your imaginary coffee on your low back. Good, 3 more. Last one. Lower down onto your forearms and hold. Keep the leg extended, re-square those hips, draw the abs in. Taking 4 pulses of that long leg, we lift up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come up onto your hands, step that right leg through. You're in a kneeling lunge, lift the body, hands to prayer into your chest, and then we come back down onto your elbows, kick the leg, 4 of those pulses. 3, 2, squeeze the glutes hard, and 1. Lift up onto the hands, step it through, lift the chest. Coming back down. Forearms, you've got it, 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Onto the hands to pass the leg through, lift the chest. Good. So we'll do one more round of these, and if you'd like to progress, you can follow along with me. Otherwise, you'll stay in this same level. Good, so let's come back through. If you'd like to progress, you're still doing your 4 pulses. 3, 4, you're still stepping all the way through, but this time lift the chest, tuck the back toes, and you're gonna launch up, knee drive at the top. Come back through, back onto your forearms. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come up, step through, and knee drive. Good, you could take it to a little hop at the top if you'd like. Remember, you can always stay with just that first kneeling position by coming through just to here. Otherwise, all the way up, option to hop. All right, so now you've chosen what you want. Hope you're still flowing with me. And let's sizzle it out together. Pick up the pace once you've got it. Should be feeling this right glute, yeah? You with me? Nice, 2 more rounds to go. Last round. Beautiful work. Tap it out. Come to stand if you're not already. Well done, guys. Let's just take a big reach of those arms up towards the sky and a big fold forward. Coming all the way over those legs. Let your knees just dangle, or bend rather. Let your head dangle and pedal the feet out. Good, roll yourself all the way up to stand. And then we're just gonna walk to the very back of your mat and come into our lunge sequence. So just work this right glute. We're gonna superset it a little bit more. So we're gonna step forward with this right leg. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Hold it here. One calf rise, and then step all the way back. That's it. So just a front or forward lunge, one calf rise, and then step it back in. So you'll see the head is stacked right over the hips, spine is upright. Nicely done, last one. Hold it there, just your calf rise. This time pull the elbows down, lower the heel, reach the arms. Pull the elbows down, rise that heel, reach the arms up, pull it down, squeeze down your back. Nice, 4 more to go. Feel that shake. Last 3. 2. And 1, hold it there. Running arms, we're gonna take it into our scooter with running arms. So left foot does the stepping, in and back. Good, hips are hinged. Nice, if you'd like to progress, you can add a little jump. So a little hop through that right leg. So here's that little finisher for this right leg and glute. Let's go. Let it feel tough. We're gonna shake it off after this. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can shake off that leg. Great, great work. Grab a drink of water, then we'll head to the other side for our kneeling obliques. Okay, let's come down onto the knees. Extending the left leg, hands behind the head, grow up tall. So feel length through both waistlines. Pull up. Taking that side lean over, away from that long leg. Really square everything off. Release the right hand to the mat. Back to the head. Exhale, lift. Inhale over. Breathe out, lift. Make sure your head isn't falling forward or we're breaking at the hips. We want to pretend we're in a toaster. You've got elements here and here. We cannot burn your chest, your butt, your head. And just use this time to bring the breath back. Lean over as much as you can. Last one. And stay there. Keep leaning over, release the hand once again. Tap, hand to head. Feeling this top waistline. Ooh, let it sizzle out. Keep leaning for 3, 2, and 1. Hand to the floor, take your weight over, pick the leg up. Spread the fingertips and let's take that front kick, point the toe, flex the foot, drive the heel back. Squeezing the glutes here. Sweep it across that imaginary table, pull back through the heel, extend the leg long. You want to try and keep everything from your hips upwards as still as possible. Just moving this top leg. Good, avoid sinking into this shoulder. Stay active. 3 more. Last one. Pull the leg back, point the toes, reach the arm, little circles. Reverse the circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Bring the hand to the mat, square yourself up to the end of the mat. Beautiful. I'm just shuffling back a little bit. And then keeping that leg long, just square the hips to the ground, zip up through the core. Use your exhale to draw the knee in towards the chest, curl the body. Knee towards your nose, extend the leg long, down onto the forearms, up onto the hands. And again, curl it in. And reach. Down, down, up, up. Do we have sweat dripping? 4-point kneeling, lots of jumps. If you know me, that's where I sweat the most, in that 4-point kneeling position. I hope you're working just as strong. Two more rounds. Last one. Extend the leg long. Lower onto your forearms. Square the hips, ribs tuck in. Going for those 4 leg lifts. So pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up onto your hands. Step that same leg through. Lift the chest, hands to heart. Beautiful. Take it back down. Extend the leg. You're on your forearms. Find your 4 pulses. Onto the hands to transfer through to kneeling lunge. So one more round here. If you're joining in with that advanced option coming up, otherwise you can just continue to lift into this position and straight back to your leg lifts. Otherwise, you're standing up, knee drive. Coming back through, extend the left leg. It's 4, it's 3, it's 2, it's 1. Step it through, option 2, bring it through, nice and sharp at the top. You can always take it to your jump, remember. Make this yours. Ooh. And once you have it, picking up the pace. Find your rhythm, really challenge yourself here. Wherever you're able to take it to today in your body, you're with you, pushing yourself. Let's do 2 more rounds. Make this one your last round. Step through, and then meet me standing, tap it off. Well done. Big reach of those arms, you're at the top of the mat. Just taking that forward fold down for me. This time we're gonna step back to a pike and just pedal out through the feet, parking your hips up nice and high. Press both heels down towards the mat and then walk your hands towards the back end where your feet are to then slowly roll your spine all the way up to stand. Okay, so we have our forward lunges still working through this left glute and left leg. So let's step it forward, arms rise up to the sky and hold. Let's take that calf rise, lower the heel, and then step all the way back in. We take it through, back knee drops low, head stacks over the hips. Calf rise, step it back. We've got 8 reps. You are halfway. Step it through, finish off your calf rise, heel down, calf rise, cactus arms for 8. Keeping low through that back knee. Weight is pretty equal into both legs. Squeezing down the back. Good, hold. Transfer your weight forward. Ready for those running arms and scooter. So we're gonna bring it in and step back. Keeping your hips hinged. Lightly stepping through that right foot. Let's take it to that hop if you want more. Really explode off this left side. You've got it. This is the last of our legs. Really make it count now. Sharp arms. Let's do it. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap it off. Great work. Our last bit of class, and then you're all done. Quick little series to finish in our plank. So let's not even think about it. Meet me down into your plank position. All right, toes drifting off to the right side. So let your toes roll to the right. Take it to a crouching tiger, hips back over your heels. You're gonna launch forward, draw your left knee through. Step it back, hips back, launch forward, draw the knee in. Good, if this little knee pull is too much, no problem. You could just launch forward and back here, like so. Otherwise, really thinking about drawing your knee towards that outside elbow. 3 more reps. Last one, step it in with that knee and then through. Holding a side plank here, hold, or if you'd like a little bit more, bring your knee towards your elbow. We've got 4, otherwise static hold. Stay strong or crunch it in. Last 2. Last one, back through to your plank and toes off to the left. Crouching tiger oblique. Take it back, launch forward. Inside knee, right one will tap the elbow, we draw it back, launch forward. Remember, you can just crouch and launch forward if you don't want to do the knee drive. Pull it in if you can, feeling that side waist. Yes, last 2. 1 more. Draw the knee in, step it through, Find your side plank. Either hold or bottom knee to elbow, crunch it in. 3, breathe in, exhale, crunch for 2. Last one, and back to your plank, hold for 10. You can do it on your knees if you need to. This is where we're finishing. 8, 7, 6, 5. Find that protraction of the shoulders for 3. Squeeze the glutes, 2, and 1. Oh, me oh my. Let's take a stretch. Knees wide, reach those arms forward, and release the head to the mat. Taking a deep breath in. Let it come out as you exhale. Beautiful work. Inhale. Exhale out. Let's ripple all the way forward so you're laying onto your belly. Fingertips to the outside of your mat. And let's just roll the shoulders back and peel up into a cobra stretch. Lay all the way down onto one ear. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Feel a stretch for the back, the abs, laying onto the other ear. One more on each side. Lifting up. And shoulder down to feel a little bit more of a stretch. And lift. Last one, pop the shoulder in, lay onto the ear. Good, stay laying onto the belly. We'll catch the left foot into the left hand for a quad stretch and just hold it here. Drawing your heel close towards your bottom, taking those deep breaths in and out. And release. Other side, catching the foot, draw it in. Really push your hips down into the mat and start to make your breath a little longer on the inhale and even longer on each exhale. Release that leg, press yourself up into some disco cats or cat-cows. We can roll through the spine, just let it feel good, let it feel flowing. Other direction if you're doing the disco cat. Good, sitting onto your glutes for a glute stretch, or you could lay down for this one as well. Let's just bring one leg through, stretching out through the glutes, and I want you to roll through your ankle. Again, you can do this lying down, threading the hands through. Maybe a little rock from side to side with that knee. And then swap sides. Rolling through the ankles. Taking that sway from side to side. Feet back to the ground, roll yourself up if you're not seated. And let's finish with a big stretch overhead. So reaching those arms, and you're going to interlace your hands up over your head, press them back up towards the sky, shrug your shoulders up, 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 take a big inhale, bigger inhale, and sigh it out. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you got your sweat on just like me. Make sure to hydrate now after class, and I hope to see you back here for some more workouts. really soon. I'd love to thank my growing family here. Thank you so much for your support in joining the YouTube memberships. It means so much to me. You can also support my channel by giving this video a like down below, and then make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you can see when I upload new videos. And I hope to see you guys back here on the mat, feeling nice and energetic with your posture on. My name is Jacinta from Tonic, and I'll see you soon.